about the valley
on seconews.org.
Okay, Joey's the org.
Okay, are you guys ready?
Yes.
In 3, 2, 1.
This is about the valley on seconews.org.
Taylor, it's
I let it go.
About nailed it.
Honestly, I
Let's
couldn't
go.
hear it.
I did not hear who
Let's
said
just do one more. That was
Okay.
really super. That was like there. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
This is about the valley on seconews.org.
This is Adrian Hart with your Southeast Colorado News on seconews.org. We're here at Swink High School with Kathy Werner and the FCCLA. This is typically the health class?
Health class, yes it is.
All right, so tell us about the program, or we're going to have the kids tell us about the program, right?
Well, I can tell you a little bit about it and then they can fill in the rest.
Okay.
They, as a class, decided that they wanted to focus on some traffic safety. So we looked at a program called Families Acting for Community Traffic Safety, which is an FCCLA national program. And we just kind of took the goals from that and went with it, and these kids did a fantastic job.
I think so. Of course, they shared those facts at the event that happened with
Right.
our state patrol and our local first responders on that mock DUI that happened last Tuesday.
You know, as part of it. Which Audrey, because she was an actress, didn't have anything.
She should represent the back. Yeah. If she wants.
So you can just say,
That doesn't have to happen.
our theme for our, and someone can stand backwards to you so
Yeah.
you can read it.
And then the theme of it.
So you can say the theme since you don't have anything. And what else would you like to know from them?
How do you guys feel about the experience of the mock
Yeah.
DUI? What you
And
guys
that's where
think?
you would relate, true.
Well,
'Cause-
can you guys share some takeaways?
It was very educational, and I think it hit a lot of people on, like, yeah, different levels of different parts in our mock accident, like.
And I feel like it just like made people like really like realize like it's actually real, and because like
Right.
maybe it hasn't affected them, but they can see like it could affect you. And
Right, knowing
they
there's
don't know.
that many community members trained to deal with it,
Yeah.
right? Did you guys realize there'd be that many responders?
No.
Right? So I've been attending their mass casualty incident training and planning sessions, and the first responders locally say if they have a car accident that's got 3 people injured that need transport, they might as well consider that a mass casualty incident locally, because it takes that much of their resources to respond to.
Yeah, because we just don't have the same amount, sure.
Yeah, so it really is a big deal they did that for you guys.
And if you want to even say like, you know, the part that you thought was the hardest to watch, or the part that,
Yeah, particularly it's shocking footage. If we don't know that it's just a simulation, it's really shocking. What aspects of it do you guys feel like was startling?
The mom coming out of the crowd.
Yeah. That's freaky.
and that was actually our 2 victims that died, it was actually their mom that agreed to be the mom. So I think there was a lot of, she thought, how would I actually feel? How would I actually handle this?
Right?
She did a great job for us.
Yeah, she certainly got carried away with the role.
She did good.
In my role as media, I always want to try to avoid. I feel like I want to protect my audience.
Mm-hmm.
And so I try to avoid showing family members
Right.
on the scene that are upset like that. However, with it being a mock incident, we've got footage of her in tears.
Yeah.
She really pulled it off.
Yeah.
Awesome. Anything you guys feel like you want to add? That you want to share about the experience with other high school kids?
Okay.
My class is so quiet. Would you, If you were talking to another school, like, what would you say to them about doing one?
Do it.
I would suggest doing it.
Very educational.
Mhm.
Some of the things that we want to change to make it better.
We did evaluate after it was done, and sometimes I think you have to do that because you want it to keep the realism.
Mhm.
And so we evaluated things that we would do different just as the project.
Absolutely. All right. What would you do different? I have to ask if that's set up.
We said one of our flaws was it was kind of hard to tell between when it was starting and when it was kind of actually happening, especially for like not only the audience but the actors and the actresses, because we didn't really have like a dead start, but we also at the same time didn't want to have someone come in and say it's starting. Like,
You guys need to figure out a big curtain.
yeah.
What we came up with is one of the kids that was playing the driver of the car that was okay,
Mhm.
possibly him actually like on his phone call 911, well, not real, but call 911, you know, and she was supposed to be in his car, so, you know, have him go over there to her and call 911.
Mhm.
That would have been a good indicator of the start, but we just kind of didn't think about it.
Mhm. Had you ever done one of these or anything similar to this before?
I have. I did one when I was in Kansas,
Mhm.
and then years and years ago,
Mhm.
we had one that was between Lanta and us.
Okay.
But it's been several years. One of the things you really, in a school our size, you don't want to do it any closer than 4 years apart, because then it becomes daily.
Right.
It holds no value to them anymore.
Right, to go through
So
it
we
multiple
do want to
times.
spread it out 4 years at least.
All right, very good. Well, then I guess for the Swink FCCLA class, Kathy Werner and Swink High School, I'm Adrian Hart with your Southeast Colorado News.